Hey, this is Lance of 20-Sided Night, and this is another adventure of what we're calling this Volume 14, or no, Volume 16. Yeah, to my right, we have, who are you?
I am Craig, also known as Craig Grabowski, the human mechanic, and fixing stuff. True.
Jonah?
Alright. Hey, my name is Evan, aka Old Drippy, and I play Baylor Corva, the goodly priest of Abadar and hero of the group. Probably not gonna die unless 5 more space dogs.
That's enough out of you, Drippy. And across from him, we have this guy. What is your name, guy? Who are you? Tell us about your character.
My name is Dylan.
Hey! No, none of that. That was terrible. Tell the folks at home who you are.
Fine.
It gave me AIDS.
Don't look at the camera and don't be like a sad boy.
I'm Dylan. I play a android mechanic, and that's kind of all the time I have. Next time I'll say it with a more positive attitude.
Yeah, you're done, boy. This guy, the middle child of the group.
My name is Lance, and I'm playing Lizard Murderface, the new and improved level 6 Lizard Murderface.
Nice. Oh yeah, last session you did all increase your level to level 6 from surviving your home invasion, and now we come last but not least, the beauteous flower of our table. Introduce yourself.
I'm Triple Decker Holodeck, formerly Blur's Call, but I had amazing plastic surgery a long time ago, and that's it.
Okay, and so with that, let's get started. Alright, that's all. Silly's in. So who wants to catch everybody up on what happened last time?
Last time on our space adventures, we miraculously survived this unknown weird, android assassin. And as if we were trying to get to the ship, the little goblin was able to get onto the ship and said, "Hey, look, I don't want to die, and I just want to go home and see my wife. Why don't you guys go down to the planet's surface to maybe see where the rest of the crew is?"
Okay.
But do we take the ship, or do we just leave with what we have?
That is up to you all. Do you all decide to venture deeper into the drift rock to figure out what's going on with the ship's captain and further assist Nor in helping mediate this fiasco of who is the rightful claimant to it, or are you just going to steal this ship the Acheron and then just go out space pirating?
Yes!
I
Sorry. I don't know what came over me.
think we were in the middle of deciding.
We had that discussion.
Did we?
In long form.
Yeah, so I don't know, because
I remember where we landed.
Yeah, if we were, I'm saying no. I'm not gonna bust in and murder those goblins, because they may have an actual claim to the ship, since it's
right.
Technically, but I'm not I'm not in support of bold-faced just going and kill them all.
So we decided we had to find out the fate of the crew in the rock if we wanted the ship, because if they were dead, then we could take the ship. If they weren't dead, well, that was going to be other problems.
That's true. Okay, yeah. Let's go to the planet and let's find the crew.
Alright, so...
The captain. Wait,
Okay.
what was her name? I'm trying to remember what her name was.
Sarah.
Wait, are we still on the... We're still on the ship.
Yeah,
Our
still
ship
on-
or their ship?
Well, we would want to discuss all that on our ship, because they probably have microphones wired up.
No, we did it through your communication thing.
Oh yeah, you guys all huddled. But no, you guys did go back to the ship, because remember you guys also re-met with Hank.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so I think we talked about it for a little bit with my woo-woo mind powers, but then I said, let's go talk on our ship, because...
We went and called the other guy to find out what the rights to the ship were.
Yeah, we talked to Senior Spooky Man.
That's why we're on
and
the ship.
What's Chester North?
Chester.
Yeah.
Chester North. Weird.
Whoa.
Also, I can't.
That's really species.
Also, I can't read. That's Baylor's secret shame. He's been illiterate the whole time.
That's why you need receptionists.
Yeah, do you need a secretary?
No, I can
Before we leave, I want to talk to the goblin.
Okay.
Was he a goblin?
Yes.
Or is that just what we decided
No,
he
you
was?
saw him. He
No?
saw the little
Okay.
goblin features.
I mean, I just want to know your captain's name. I didn't write it down. I'm sorry.
Captain's name, eh? Oh, it's Sarah. You know Sarah?
I do know.
Yeah, that's your name. Don't forget it, 'cause I might.
Is she scary?
Well, not really. I mean, she's a captain. She was the captain of our ship. So at some point, she, did have to lay down her gavel upon us a few times. Not literally, but a few times literally. But you know what I mean. I wouldn't say she's scary. Not too strict. She's fair.
Is she humanoid? Is she short?
Slime monster.
She.
You looking for her on Tinder?
Well, she ain't short like me, but she's just typical human, brown skin, white hair from age. I don't want to.
Oh, she's an older lady.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not my place to say how old she is, but she's getting up there where she probably has to be put out to pasture.
I'm not. Why don't you? Okay. Yeah. Let's go.
All right, that's certainly one. Bye. Interesting conversation.
Sorry.
Before we go into the
I didn't want to offend him more.
yeah, before we go in, I'd go to Karen and then just buy another tab because this might be the last tab I'll have.
I'm sorry to let you know something. When you try to pay another credit into Karen, it lets you know that there are no more tabs.
What?
I think we're out of the communication.
All right, I'm gonna do a machine check to see an engineering check.
There is no service in this area.
Okay.
What is this abomination of mistakes? What is that?
Let's look to the 17.
That's an 8.
8.
Oh, well.
Damn that gold on pink. I don't know why it's so hard to see, but it is
24.
just.
24?
So what the hell's going on?
All right, so yes, you do. You are. You're looking through it. The message is pretty visible. It's not an error message. Well, the error message is error message 2, out of stock.
And Jonah gets on his knees and goes, no.
Okay.
Okay.
Yes.
Say it
Kind
just
of
like that.
oddly hugs Karen like, please, just one more drop.
How does Karen react to this? Just like what's essentially like a crack hits in. Give me a little more tab.
Karen's trying to ignore it, and just is slowly starting to walk forward.
Okay.
And I'm just gonna hold on to it, so it's gonna be like this dragging of like boots on the floor, which
So
doesn't make
is
sense.
anybody else wilding out before you guys go into this?
Before I'd like to take a rest because I've had a big
let's
day.
take a short rest.
Died a little bit. I died a couple times.
Okay, you're all welcome to rest if you think it's safe.
I mean, we're on our own little ship.
Yeah,
so-
we can go on our ship.
Well, you have to go to that ship to talk to him again because he's still talking to you through the door.
That was just.
Okay, you can go back to your ship if you think you can rest if you think it's safe.
If we think it's
There's
safe.
still that space bandit murderer junk salesman out
Listen,
there.
listen. You can say what you want, but I am weary. Listen, I've had a big day. I got shot a lot. Got mauled by dogs. Spooky ghost dogs that rended my soul. I need to sleep this off like a bad hangover.
Okay, again,
I got lots of
everybody can
space,
take
but
I'm
a short or
going
long
to-
rest if you think it's safe.
I'm gonna invite the goblin to come and take a nap with us.
No, I'm fine.
He's like, hey man,
I really
we've
wanna
got
nap.
lots of tab out here if
Nah,
you want to
I'm just-
nap with us.
One big bed, huh?
No thanks.
Yeah, one big bed.
Bye.
Alright, yeah, so I'm gonna take a.
Wait, what do you say? Sorry.
He's saying no thank you and goodbye.
And bye.
He's
on our own little ship. I'm gonna take a long rest.
Okay, everybody take a long rest. If you remember how the resting rules work,
Are we taking a long rest or a short rest?
I'm taking a long rest.
Okay, I guess we'll take a long rest.
remember your hit points do not recover from a long rest. Your stamina points do, however. Hit points recover with healing.
Okay.
With
Before we
Magic
take this rest, does
medicine.
anyone need their HP topped off?
I'm good.
I am down
You do.
22 out of 36
Health or stamina?
health.
jeez.
Alright, I'm gonna heal you then. I'm just gonna do the old yield. Use all my heals before sleep. Alright, Alright, so you're gonna get a whole 10 life back.
Woo!
What about you? Anyone else hurt?
No, I'm
Alright,
good.
I'm gonna for a whole 11 damage.
And
And then I'm gonna go.
Do you have any more?
Oh wait, you're still down?
Yeah, I'm still down 12.
Alright. You got 11 more health.
Yeah, I'm down 1.
And I'm not a heal spell, so
You don't have one little more.
no.
I'm kidding.
Can I use my
Just like Karen.
Can I use my life science to give him a little on that cut?
Can I do?
I'm just kidding.
Can I roll for a medicine check to try to kiss his wounds better?
I'm gonna roll percent back here, and okay, roll for me.
Actually, I'm pretty high.
Oh, that's a 25.
Okay, now I'm gonna roll back here to see what percentage is
Oh,
on
yeah,
to
25.
see what the percentage is on kissing health points back. You know, the science just isn't there yet. I'm sorry.
Is that the blank dice?
I tried.
You didn't get that right away.
I tried my best.
No, I think we both suspected it like right away.
That was literally the highest roll I could have got.
Well,
I give you an appreciative look. I say,
you just kiss her.
You did
her
boost
on-
his morale.
You kiss her on the wound. Okay.
Oh, you risked infection.
Yeah, nice. Like,
You and your dirty vest teeth.
great. Now I gotta figure out disease tracks rules. Everything. No. And so yes, as you're all, how are you resting? Are any of you taking any actions, or are you just like go to sleep? Remember, resting doesn't just mean I'm gonna go to bed.
So I only need a short rest. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take a short rest, and then for the remainder of the long rest, I'm gonna just kind of like, I guess, just look over everyone else.
Okay.
Make sure weird stuff doesn't happen. No one like touches their butts while they're sleeping. Or...
Okay. So the rest of you, are you all sleeping, or are you just kind of resting as I'm just sort of sitting here playing some Xbox?
I'm gonna take a bit of just kind of just rest on the wall. Make it a little post like a little video saying the saddest thing happened to me today, guys. There's no more tab.
Give me a computers check.
What? Oh,
Computers.
would this be computers or my profession? check?
Computers.
Okay. Just use this one 'cause it's easier to see. Come.
Thank you.
26.
Okay. You are aware from last time you are still out of communications range.
Could I still record it and then post it later?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, so just that whole YouTube shenanigans of, yeah, this the worst thing could possibly happen today, and you're thinking like, oh no, it's cancer or so on. They're like, the tab is gone.
Oh no.
There's no more tab. And then and then after I make that, just sitting and relaxing, like kind of rest, I guess go to not the main floor, because that's where the goblin is, but the other computer.
So are you resting in your ship or the ace you're on?
On the, I guess I could use our ship's computers to do a scan to see if there's still a ship flying around waiting to hunt us at our most weakest point.
Okay.
Because that lady is still out there planning, scheming.
We're gonna come back to that, but for now,
'Cause I'm not sleeping on the Aceron because dogs, bad memories, and space goblins there. So I'm gonna go back to our ship that we're borrowing.
give me a will save when you try to exit the ace round, please.
Oh wait. So that's a 20. And let's see, will save. That's a 26 Haas.
Okay. You're able to get just fine.
Yeah, it was going on the other ship.
well, I thought we already were on our ship when we were
Yeah.
discussing.
Yeah, 'cause
Well,
you
I
already
didn't know that, so we'll just check for that. So and again, you're fine. You don't really notice any sort of weird happenings.
Okay, yeah, so I'm gonna go and I'm going to, I don't know, whatever sleeping quarters they have, but I'm gonna go to wherever just my bunk is, I assume, on the ship. I'm gonna get into my little boxers. I'm gonna pray to Abadar for a couple hours. He's like, oh, Abadar, thanks for helping me out for today. Really appreciate that. Also, please help with these ghost worms that are infecting my soul. I need you, big dad, and I'm gonna go to sleep.
Okay.
I'm spending the night on the Acheron.
Oh no!
And I am gonna secure myself in the power core area.
Okay.
Secure?
Yeah.
Like strap yourself to the wall, or?
Then lock the door.
Man.
You hear a voice over the intercom. So, what are you doing?
Sleeping.
All right.
Oh no.
Goblin's like, no, get out, get out! Why are they making themselves at home?
Why are they bringing a couch? Or trying to?
Oh no, they're moving in. They got a toothbrush.
I'm most comfortable in power cores.
We'll have our own drawer.
All right. Is there anything that Triple Deck is doing?
I'm going to be in our ship next to the artifact for Nor, and I'm just going to be like regarding Zach's skull because it just stopped in the middle of space, and that was really weird and confusing.
Okay.
So I'll be for my rest.
Are you doing anything to like examine it during this time, or?
Just contemplating it.
Okay.
It's like, how? Why?
Oh, I don't have my...
Yeah.
Sorry.
I knew him.
And is there anything that Wizard Murderface is doing?
Not
Except
really,
it's
just
examining, making sure.
yeah,
Okay.
just taking the
secret
short
messages.
rest, and then after the short rest period, just kind of being on alert, I guess.
Okay. You did mention that you're examining, like looking over people, making sure that nobody's like bleeding in their sleep or anything, right?
Pretty much, yeah.
Okay. Can you give me a perception check when you're looking at Baylor, please?
I will.
No. Yes.
That is a. Wait, I don't have it added. Oh no, I do have it added. Right, that's an 8.
He seems fine.
Baylor seems fine.
Well, he seems as fine as everybody else. You know?
Yeah. No, I'm just like saying, like Lizard Murderface just says stuff to himself sometimes.
Is Karen doing anything? Like your special plan with Karen?
Oh yeah, I think that she's gonna make a check for her mission.
Computers and engineering. Hold on to this and give it to me. Oh wait. Okay.
Wait, then that's a 26.
Okay. Noted. All right.
She has a +7.
So she succeeds on the second leg of that. It seems like she's almost done figuring out the rest that she needs to figure out for that to happen. I'll discuss that what that means with you after the session.
Okay.
But none of you, especially not you.
It better be more tab.
What? Especially not him.
Yeah.
All right.
It better be more tab.
Alright, but so the night goes by fairly uneventful. For most of you, dreams they just sort of happen as they will. Can you give me another fortitude save, please?
Oh, fortune or will.
This one's fortitude.
Alright, so that is going to be, hold your horses. That's going to be a mighty 2.
Okay. Wow. Okay. You have extremely vivid dreams of being. How does heaven look to Abadar?
A shining city. Everyone's gainfully employed. Everyone's living at least comfortably. They're able to move up. With some hard work. You literally have forever to move up the corporate ladder. Even though you're always in perfect health, you still get sick days, which is pretty nice.
Lots of paid vacations.
Yeah,
Nice.
get pretty good paid vacation. Really generous retirement plan for some reason. But yeah, it's just like
The 401k that just keeps
Yeah.
growing.
You
and
find-
growing.
Does everyone have golden teeth and golden revolvers?
Whoa.
They don't like spending the money. They just like
in some
accruing
part-
it.
That's fair,
some
actually.
parts-
You gotta
listen,
put that in your
listen,
Yeah, they're
401k.
more like my people. We ain't
You
flashy.
gotta put it in your
Listen,
401k.
everyone is welcome to spend their funds how they will, but some do, some don't.
Okay, you find yourself in a middle sort of area in a large spire. You know it to be your office, and you're telling just one of your underlings is speaking to you about potential opportunities to help put yourself higher in this ladder. The message he keeps telling you is stay and be devoted to your work. Every few sentences, it seems like it caps it off for that very just curtly, or not curtly, but very. It's more prominent than anything else in the sentence. I can't really.
Yeah, I know,
think
I
of
get
it.
you.
Yeah.
Like an omen?
Something like that. Yeah. It's discussing to you the various minutia of this is the quarterly reports. Looks like everything's great as long as you stay here.
Oh man.
And don't leave. Everything will be fine. We need our leader here, Baylor. We're trusting you to stay here with us now. Your time is nearing an end. Well, your time is. You've done all you need to do outside of the Spire. Stay here and make Abadar proud.
Oh God! All right, because I know you said he's like one of the people that I'm managing.
Yeah.
Do I recognize him from like when I did used to be just a corporate boy, or do I just sort of in the dream, like how sometimes in a dream you just know someone's role?
You just know him.
So
like you don't know him from before, but you know him as if like the dream is saying this person has been assigned to you.
Okay.
And you've in this dream, like you know how like you like just sort of know somebody. Yeah. It's one of those sort of things.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, that's what I was wondering, if it was like somebody I knew, like it's like, oh man, it's Tim.
And
Tim from accounting.
Yeah.
So what do you say? Can we count on you to stay here? And you feel like there's a lot of weight to this question, almost as the answer to your question of do you want to stay here in paradise or leave and betray is very important. There's more to just this stay here than possibly just company roles.
It's a hard choice.
I say to him, my faith and devotion has always been to Abadar. I've always been faithful, but there are some things I must do before I go back to the office.
Okay, give me a will save.
Alright, so that's gonna be a 9.
Okay, you feel a strong force, almost like trying its hardest to hold you here in this dream. We'll say. Are you still looking over? Like this would be, you know how the dreams they're funny sometimes. Like it may take a second for a dream to pass like to your brain, but in real life you've been sleeping for 8 hours. How often would you be checking them out? Like would you be doing it in shifts or just sort of once you look at them you leave?
So a full rest is 8 hours, right?
Yeah. We're gonna say
So I would have 4 hours that I'm pretty much just, I guess, checking on everyone.
Okay.
I
would you
mean,
check
I
on
would
more than
assume
once?
at least 2 or 3 times in 4 hours I would maybe pass by him.
Okay. Give me another perception check, please.
Okay. That is a 12.
A 12, okay. You notice that he seems very, pretty pale compared to him. Baylor has always been sort of a little hale, just because of his life as, the more, since he's, shooting people but in the name of his god, he seems pretty, he seems hardy, he seems nice and tan. But for now, his features seem flush, and there's a glinting that goes, his sweat that you see going across his brow is almost, it's shimmering. And those worms that bit into him that you noticed from before, that wound, it hasn't really, it's healed up completely, but that spot, it still seems splotchy. There's also other splotches across him as when he's sleeping, he's closing his eyes very hard and wincing in his sleep.
Can I make a medicine check to see if I can tell if he's either what's going on or if he's kind of stable or okay, I guess?
Yeah, certainly.
Just kind of put the back of my hand on his forehead
Oh.
Does he have a fever?
Oh,
That is a 8.
an 8. Okay. There's also the option if you do want. I'll let you get but there's also the option if you want to take a 10 or take a 20. If this is something you want to divert a lot of your attention to. Taking a 20 is just you treat the roll the die roll as a 10. This works the same for take a 20. But for taking a 10, you treat the die roll as a 10, and then you add whatever modifiers you would to it.
I have a +3 to medicine.
Okay, so do you want to take a 10 or take a 20 to this, or do you just want to just do a quick check? What would Lizard Murderface do in this situation?
I feel like I would probably want to take a little bit more time since I guess I can see that he's physically sweating or physically a little pale.
So a 10 or a 20?
I'm not sure if a 13 would pass. So I would say 20.
For a 20, I would need you to use one of the uses of like a medical kit, just because you are using certain instruments to check on him.
I don't have any medical
I
kits.
still have one.
He still has one. I'm pretty sure like sleeping
Alright.
body never says no.
I would like to
Or
do
yes.
that. Or we might have medical kits in our ship, right?
Yeah, nobody ever checked to look, but yeah, it wouldn't be out of bounds.
Okay. Yeah, I think I'm gonna grab a medical kit from our ship and take 20 and try to figure out what old Drippy's doing.
Okay.
See why Drippy's dripping
Yeah,
shiny.
see why he's Is there like a lot of like? Is there stuff dripping from his nose and eyes?
Oh yeah, he's just,
Oh my god!
yeah.
It's dripping everywhere.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna get some like tissues and
Okay.
dab that.
All right. This does extend the
Doesn't
use
seem-
of that medical kit. You find it just in a blue container hinged on the wall inside of just the crew quarters. It's clearly labeled around it. But what are you checking for, and how are you checking, except for just dousing up the drip?
Well, I want to see first of all if he's stable. I guess if he's stable, or if he's. Yeah, pretty much like if he's stable, or if he's like afflicted by something. If he's got a space cold. I don't know.
He seems like he's not stable, just because people don't really blotch and sweat that much in their sleep.
Or if I can maybe identify what's going on.
Give me a mysticism check for this one.
All right. Ooh, I got a -1 on mysticism.
Oh boy, roll high. Nice.
That's an
Not bad.
11.
Okay. This is going to. The DC for this would typically be higher, but since you did notice the space from before, you know that it is some way connected with that, just because the splotches that he has on him, they are those issues. They are happening on where he was hurt before. I will get back to this. If
Okay.
anybody else wants to do any other actions right now, we can, or we can continue here. It's up to you guys.
This is it. This is during the full rest.
Yeah,
Yes.
everyone else was taking a full rest. Right?
Yeah, but as you were doing this during,
And
the
I'm not
rest,
even on the
others
same
can-
ship.
Yeah.
So
These are just the actions during the 8-hour period.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna call over Hank too if I'm still. Oh no, everyone else can.
Karen
do their
doesn't
thing,
sleep,
though. That's true. Karen doesn't sleep.
And Hank schleps over.
and Karen's usually with you, right?
Also, as I've been mentioning, a
yes.
rest does not necessarily mean you're sleeping. It just means you're not really doing too much strenuous activity.
Just chilling.
Yeah, you're just chilling. Like how we're resting right now.
Yeah.
There you go. It's the Lord's Day. So, but does anybody else do anything during this time?
Let's see. Make a sad video. Wander with tab gone. No, I'm good.
Okay. What about you, Triple Deck? Holodeck?
Or you guys aren't visible to me though, right? I assume I'd be like in the main area of the ship, and you're in your room.
Yeah, I'd just be in wherever the crew quarters are on our little ship.
Then I would not.
How are the crew quarters set up on the ship?
On the
Are they like a barrack style, or is it more
on
like
the Ulna
individual
or on the
rooms?
Acheron?
On the Ulna.
It's just like a communal quarter.
Okay, so it's like a barracks type situation.
Yeah.
So you guys would be in the same room
Would we? All right, then.
if you were like sleeping.
No, I was just in the main room, wherever Nor's artifact is.
Nora's artifact, that would be in like the storage area.
And I'd be in there.
Okay. This is quartered off by itself. It's it's not like it's just a room. There's no really need for basements or anything like that. Just a separate room. It's bare bones. It's very bare. And you also do see just just like if you look at bone like close enough, you do see that sort of like pumice like that. It's white all across and it's very smooth as the entire. There's no like ridges to the room. It's almost like a very like rounded off. I'll stop so you can open it. It's fine.
Sorry.
There you go. No, it's all good. But it's almost like a rounded off square of a room. You know what I mean? Sort of like that. You just point that into your bag. Okay. Cool.
You gotta put tab on your dice. You soak them in tab and it makes them lucky.
Oh. You have been drinking all that. All right.
Is that how
so,
Surf Party was forged?
How is third party destroyed? But we're getting off topic of this room I'm describing. The door almost opens and closes like an egg, and then when the door is closed completely, it goes completely flush to the door where there's no seam, but you know where the door is. Just because there's like a little like words that say entrance and exit over it, and then you're just stuck in this massive darkly wooded crate.
I wouldn't have noticed any of that then. So.
Okay. What are you doing in this room? Are you just regarding that skull in this bone room with that crate?
Yeah, just meditating on all of it.
Okay. There's nothing else to do? Okay.
I'm on the other ship.
Yeah.
And I've been running just kind of like nonchalantly diagnostics on the system from the terminal and the power core. Getting familiar with the ins and outs of all the other parts of the ship.
Okay. When you go too far into a system that he doesn't want you to go to, this goblin that nobody really cared to get the name of, he says, "Hey, cut that out." And he locks you out. He attempts to lock you out of the system. So I'm going to need a computers check.
Okay.
If you do want to sort of bypass and lock it out.
Not only am I going to want to try and bypass, but I would like to mask if I can.
Okay. Just so you know,
So-
it's not rolling that.
Just basically like try and mask my signature through the system so
Okay.
he doesn't really know what I'm doing.
Let's be opposing.
Because I like my privacy, all right? I don't need you knowing I'm doing the space porns. 21.
Okay. He is able to best you
Okay.
at this. As you try to lock yourself out or open things up in incognito mode, you see like you know how like when the admins take over your computer there, you see the mouse go up and they click off whatever window you're doing, and then he opens up like a non-in-private browser or non-private window.
Okay.
And you see a little text box pop up, "Do all work in here."
Okay.
That's about it. But, so he'll know what you're doing.
Right. Well, I haven't checked anything critical, but I'm
Okay.
just familiarizing with like the layout, the diagnostics, if you will. So would that really be on his radar for anything like that?
Since you're the only person on the ship, he would be watching you.
Uh-huh.
He does allow you to do things like check out the layout of the ship, but it's very high level, the things that he lets you see.
Are there security cameras on the ship?
Yes, he doesn't let you access those.
Not even to the cafeteria?
That is correct. Anytime you try to go in and remotely...
So I'm just going to message him, why can't I look at the cafeteria? Aren't there
Why?
space dogs in there?
Aren't you a guest here? And he puts in that weird, that emote kind of goes like this. You know what I'm talking about, right?
We killed the last ones. I just wanted to see what they were up to.
Don't talk about killing. You've also killed my friends.
I don't visibly laugh, sorry.
Okay, no, it's fine.
You type in LMAO.
He deserved it. Lol.
Get wrecked, noob.
Jeez.
You just send him one of these emojis.
No metagaming on this. Hold on, this is a very delicate situation. There's some diplomacy happening.
Yeah.
I need to not meta too much.
I
All
would have
right?
killed you too if you didn't get away.
That's what the AI is saying.
Okay, I love it.
Thank you for voicing my AI for a
You want
second.
to write that down just because when our editing slave does go in and I'm going to help him, I'm going to have it.
Okay.
We don't call it a person, we call it Nit. You hear me? You're not a real
What did
person.
you say? I don't know.
I would have killed you too if you didn't get away.
Just trying to help out, bud. That's what I'm gonna say. And then the bud's gonna have like a winky face emoji.
Oh, okay.
God, no.
Alright. He doesn't respond.
That's fine. Just saying.
Is there anything you want to try to clean from this? Is there anything else you're doing for right now?
No, but I'm just kind of on alert at this point, so we're kind of at least halfway through the night.
Yeah. Okay. And again, it's not night. Like, you know that your body's not getting tired. But I mean, it's just like, it's like you get off work, you don't immediately go to sleep.
Right.
It's one of those sort of things.
Just like basically all the resting up I've wanted to rest up for and recover has been kind of accomplished.
Okay.
So I'm just a little bit more awake and aware than I was 4 hours ago.
I'm into it.
That's what I'm trying to say.
Help yourself to any like stamina points you would be good.
I haven't been down any.
Okay, cool. Then I think Dylan was there. Oh, no, I'm sorry, not Dylan. Jonah. Was there anything else that you were doing right now?
let's see, made a sad video. That just just kind of finishing up the video with a sad song that I can do without copyright infringement. Expressing my feelings of how I feel without Tab in my life.
Give me a performance, not a performance. Give me a profession check, please.
And then you also say, make sure to like, comment,
And
subscribe. Also, join our Discord in the link below.
I'm glad one of you shills for us because I feel weird doing it. No, I love it. I really do. Thank you. It's helpful. It really is.
25.
Okay, cool. So with that 25, you're fairly confident just from your past of doing this sort of thing that you haven't just spat out drivel. It seems fine. You know, there are a few places to go better, and how do you go in there and adjust this? Tell us, like, what's the gist of this thing that you're creating? What kind of video is it, or what now?
You know how there's always some YouTubers that, like, they'll spend a whole video, like, complain about something small, but they make it really big. Like, today, some guy just looked at me like he wanted it. It's one of those, but just the machine, it's out of Tab.
And are you trying to make it serious, or are you trying to make it, like, kind of funny? What's the theme?
Well, since I'm like a gamer guy, and just people mostly know me for my gaming, and that's how they know my life, they need to know that this is an emotional time for me, that I don't have my Tab.
More or less dank air horns.
Yeah, how many air horns are there?
No air horns, that's the sad part.
How many Fortnite dances are there?
Dude, first of all, I'm
Alright,
one
ruin your
channel.
bag, I guess.
I'm actually one of the channels that's like against
So no snake. Stupid dogs.
Fortnite, and actually make videos on why the game is just dribble and it should never be a thing that existed. So, but to me, this is like a pretty bad day. Obviously, I leave out the whole like almost get ejected from space and all the other stuff.
Okay.
But yeah, it's
You're not sharing our location on your video.
Again, like the communications that he's not.
Oh, that's true. We can't post it yet.
So
okay.
Yeah.
Never mind.
Okay.
Never mind.
So while you're doing that, perfect. We're gonna get back to your dream sequence. Okay. So as you're trying to resist this, you get the feeling that there's a warmth over you, like the less, like, you know how, like, when you're struggling against something, you're like, there's some give to it as well. When you're giving in, it feels like there is a lot to be gained, both monetarily and in the status of Abadar Corp, to just give in to this feeling of just staying within the confines of this corporation, not leaving too far. But when you are resisting it, it's letting you, there's a feeling of it's allowing you to leave, but it implores you to not do that. And a warning says, sir, I do understand how you do have matters that you would find pressing to get to, your extracurriculars, if you will. However, as you may understand, these extracurriculars you do go on, if they do take you off the path of Abadar, that you will be damned. Just remember that, and there is a corporate shunning all around. The longer you stay with these, however you want to describe your non-corporate associates, they are moving in closer to, make you a more liquidable asset.
Hey, Triple Decker, Blurskethal still works for us. She's still on the books.
Yes, Blurskethal is, and I would, her time will come as well. As all things do, I'm sure you're aware of. But staying would be beneficial to you. Give me one more fortitude save.
Oh no.
Do you see like Zach? Like, yeah, come on.
Oh, that one's actually good. So 15.
Okay, you're able to resist this, and this will be the last check that I'll have you do for this stint of your rest.
Yeah.
The rest of it just goes by as a dream would. You see typical dream things. This little thing doesn't exactly get to finish as the next dream cuts in of, oh yeah, everything's made of steel. All right, cool. Next dream cuts in, I'm just biting dogs today, and then just as dreams I'll get you. As dreams just kind of don't for a while. We're gonna get but that's about it. Was there anything else that you're trying to glean from this?
So what I'm in the dream, because you said it looks like my office. Can I tell it's my office, or is it supposed to be like it's your heaven office?
Give me a sense motive and a religion.
Ooh.
2.
Let's see. I don't know if that.
Or profession, since you're.
Yeah, I don't think I have religion here in this game.
These filthy atheists.
Mythicism, I guess.
So-
Your fault.
It's so for my profession, that's going to be a 27,
Okay.
and so for my what was the other one? The
That's fine. Oh, your sense motive, please.
that's going to be an 18.
Okay, you're able to guess that this is the best version of your office possible. You've been elevated to a higher platform into like instead of getting like the middle like a cubicle, you get you're getting what's closer to a corner office. We can see some window.
Does my office have a door?
It does.
Oh
It
man.
not only has a door, it has a door with a lock.
Oh.
And some place for you to put 2 chairs for my desk.
Yeah.
Is there a
And
little,
also your desk, it has drawers.
Oh.
is there one of those little hooks to hang your coat on too?
There's not only except for there's not that, there is a little stand-alone coat and hat rack.
A printer that can collate and staple.
You've almost made the
Whoa.
dream, man.
Flipping heckin' crap.
Is it like glass so he can
Yeah, as
see
I look
everyone
around,
else
I'm
work?
tempted, and it's like. Also,
But
I know that one day, because I think I kind of know what's kind of going on. I'm like having a weird God dream. Like, listen, I understand, but also I also have something I must cure myself of. I know one day I will return to his glory into his arms openly, but there are things I must do to better myself. So when I do return, I'm the best me I can be. So I can better help Abadar Corp.
as you're saying that, when you do pull yourself away from this dream, you do notice that there are some I don't know what they wouldn't be interns. They would be more like just the people from, I guess, whatever department like moves furniture and whatnot.
Okay.
What is it? Operations?
Sure, why not? They come in and they start to take things from the office. They start taking off the little name placards. They start doing a thing like you push the name placard off to the side. They sort of unceremoniously like to toss it into a bin. As they begin to strip your office, the dream ends,
All right.
and you moved on to that dream where everything's made of
Yeah.
metal, but not like
Yeah, I get it. So I have.
but not like metal, but more like metal.
Oh yeah. That's enjoy that up here. But, do I finish the rest without dying? I guess. Or do I finish my rest without dying in my sleep?
You do. Okay. You do notice that he is he's physically wincing and like cringing in his dream as much.
I'm gonna tap him on the forehead.
Okay.
I'm gonna start
Just
crying,
kinda-
I guess because I'm having a metal dream. So I'm gonna just sort of like.
You know how in Brutal Legend everything was made of metal? When you
Yes.
played the Brutal Legend? Yeah, he wakes up from Brutal Legend dream.
Oh my god.
He wakes. As I am, when Bill wakes up. That's why you always get to separate. That's how he wakes up.
He goes full Gungan.
And then I'm gonna get some smelling salts and put it under his
You're wide
I had a
awake.
dream.
He's already awake.
I know. No, I had to wait. No, I had to wait until he wakes up to do the smell.
I love it. Okay. It's gonna be your two, so like, interact with each other. I'll just, yeah.
Oh God, Triple, like, why would you know why I'm already awake?
You were. What were you doing in your dream? You were sweating and you were touching yourself. You were trying to touch me.
I was.
There were like worms in your arm or something like that. It was weird. I got Hank to help.
Alright, please don't tell anyone else about the worms. I don't want anyone else to know. But I mean, you know what they do, right?
Did you touch a dog?
No, when they were mauling me, they infected me. I'd stay away from them if you value your soul. That's some bad news. If those worms get in you and you die, you don't go to heaven.
My soul died with my crew on that planet. And then I'm gonna move on. Yikes.
Yeah, it's just like, oh wait, you remember? Well, tell me about your past. Come on. And they just sort of walk out. I'm like, oh.
I love it.
I guess I'm gonna
It wakes you up now.
just read my Bible until
Or
it's time to go.
it gives you that alert.
Okay.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna poke my head back in, and I'm not gonna lose another one.
I love it.
Oh.
Okay. We're gonna move over to to Jonah first.
Oh no, I was just gonna say, like, in one of his dreams was made, there's also a Avatar advertisement as one of his dreams as well.
Yeah.
Without.
That's one of the weird side episodes, like in the animes, but we're not doing that.
You know how those, you know how like every medication commercial is super upbeat, like
Yes.
like it's an asthma commercial, but it makes it seem like having this medication with asthma is great. You'll go hiking, and you'll go fishing with your friends, and you'll talk to ladies that won't be like, "Ew, go away."
Wheezy.
Yeah, go away, darky, and anything like that. Yeah, it's like one of those advertisements that cuts off right in, like before it, and then it lets your dream happen.
Okay, that makes sense.
Awesome.
Yeah, I guess after. Wait, your thing. Because you're asking about my dream.
That's for me.
Oh no, I just wanted to add it in with the
Also,
So you just write down.
We have
like
because Craig turned off the
AI,
internet for
AI
the
stuff.
Acer run, but we
Thank
have
you.
internet on Fiona.
You do know that you can either break through the door,
I
or
thought it
before
was
he
getting
locked
jammed
you
or
out,
something.
you did
No,
notice
he
that
was
there
able-
is a
remember I was
system
talking-
of
able to
vents
talk
and
to,
whatnot.
Door and super spooky.
That's right. I forgot.
I would be too. The door, it does have you do know this, you do know the intricate. So okay, we're moving on to the initiative now. So from what you've gathered from your information gathering about how to do that, do you want me to say what it is out loud, or should I keep it secret? Well, we're all good at player versus character knowledge, so if you hear
Yeah.
something, just don't be a
So
jerk.
this is just for me after my diagnostics.
Okay, so while you're trying to find a way to him, you are able to gather that there are two ways to do this. You can either get through the door somehow, whether it be breaking it down, which seems like it'll be tough, or trying to bypass the door's magnetic lock, electronic lock system. And it will be a difficult but still doable strength check to try to pry it open. There's also another way of getting through the ventilation system. You were able to get this information while you were checking out the ship schematics, which he did say that you could look at.
Right. Being a mechanic.
The fool, he let his guard down for one moment.
Can I do a stealth check to see if I can get into those vents and unnoticeably?
Yeah.
So that's a 14.
Okay. You don't really notice that he doesn't really tell you anything.
Right. So I think I'm stealthed.
Yeah, just how if I was trying to do a stealth check right now to take this die out of my pocket
Okay.
and then roll it, so I actually did good for once in my
And I'm gonna
miserable
quietly
life.
move towards the bridge
Okay.
through the vents.
Okay. We'll say it takes you about 2 minutes to, 10 minutes to do this, just because you have to take off. You have to be silent, slow about this. Taking off the vents, going through things so you don't make a bunch of bumping sounds, things like that. The whole process itself will take 10 minutes.
Okay.
Okay. And are you what are you doing now that you don't see a goblin in there?
In the bridge?
Correct. The bridge is empty.
It's a ghost.
Twist.
And he says something to you on the intercom. Lucy, you got a lot of splaining to do.
Oh no, he was a shadow dog all along.
Oh no.
Well, you don't see him in the bridge.
I'm gonna drop into the bridge.
Okay. What do you? So you do see various. You do see a lot of things, like a lot of panels and what have been shut down, and you hear a voice from behind you, and then a very very audible thud. Not against you, just as if a massive boot is coming down. So what? How did you think this was going to end up? As his voice is coming from behind you.
Well, I'm gonna turn around to see what's behind.
Okay, I'm gonna just need to move all this.
Oh no, he's got battle armor.
So I've turned to look at him.
Okay, and you see, goblins are about this tall. Yes. This thing is about the size of about the size of a man. So twice the size of a goblin. So about your height.
He's in power armor.
He is.
Oh, no, run.
It is red, and it is slathered with both weapons, and also the manufacturing markings. Like, you know how even if you don't see the symbol of a Toyota Camry, you can know a Toyota Camry when you see one.
Yeah.
It looks like this is all the manufacturing markings and whatnot is of the planet Acton. You can give me a culture check if you want to know more, or if not, what do you decide to do here? He sort of waits for your response.
So I don't have my weapon out or anything.
Okay.
It's like I came because I'm tired of being locked out of the whole freaking system, and I don't trust you. You've acted very suspiciously the entire time we've been here. Not only did you try to hold on. Not only did you try to kill me when I opened the door when we were trying to clear the shadow dogs out, but now you threaten me with this power armor. What am I supposed to expect from you?
There's no response. Roll for initiative.
Oh boy.
Okay.
Yeah, this Craig.
19
Okay.
or 20.
I think it's not
Or
polite.
21.
So you're able to get the drop on him as he is stunned by, yeah, we broke into your house, we broke into your house, but then you started shooting at us and we killed your friend. And then, you started being weird, not trusting me. So,
They started it.
yes.
They tried to shoot me first.
Yeah, listen, they shot first.
I didn't break into their
Listen,
home.
He looked at him.
They were locked in their own room. That's a
I understand.
His perception is wrong.
He looked at you crossways.
So what I'm saying is
no.
we have the moral high ground and
Right.
God is with us.
But, yes, you did beat him, you did best him in initiative, so it is your turn.
All right. Since I'm not within melee range and everything else, I'm gonna bolt. Is the door open?
No, it's still locked.
But from inside, would I be able to access that quickly?
Quickly, I'm gonna say it will be a standard action. Well, no, it's gonna be an other action.
Okay, so I'm gonna move to this door, open it quickly.
I will need a computer's check.
Okay. It's a 32.
Yeah, you're able to get through it. It's just,
Figure out his password.
it's literally just this. Like, it locks from the inside, which is why I can do it from outside. Yeah, no, it's just like that, and you slide the thing.
That's what I figured. And then I'm gonna run. So let's see here. So I move from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then
You can't do a run action because you took an other action.
Oh, another action.
Yeah.
Would I be able to get on the comms and notify everyone else that I'm in trouble?
Yeah.
That's what I'm doing.
Okay. And how do you express this to everybody?
Trouble in River City. River City's in trouble.
Okay. I love
Don't
it.
get your pop culture reference, but okay.
That's
What are you
music,
talking
man.
about? I say.
We got trouble right here in River City with the capital T that rhymes with P and that stands for pool.
We are going to. So since combat lasts for a minute, all of you can take an action right now, but I want everybody to roll for initiative.
Okay.
All right, I got a mighty 4.
Okay.
I got a
Defense on
22.
y'all.
I got an 8.
I need 66.
66s.
Yeah.
Yeah. For
Initiative markers. We're gonna say you're 1, I'm 2. Everybody else put yours as they will be.
I'm probably number 6.
Did one of you
Like-
get a 22?
I got a 10.
What did you get?
Catch mom.
I got a 4.
So
Oh, I'm
3?
5 then. Yes.
So I'm 4.
I got an 8.
Wait. So 1, 2. Who's 3?
1, 2,
3.
3,
No, this is
3, 4, 5, 6.
Okay, just making sure.
I like that when I
We did it.
Seemed like there was some confusion.
We did math. Yay.
proud of you guys.
Good job.
High fives. Alright, we did math. Alright.
We need some here, maybe.
Did it. Here, if you need more weight, that's fine. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's just an empty one.
All right, so on number 2, as you say, I got trouble in River City, or however you express that, a coil of light does streak toward you. It cascades over your head, and well, actually, let me roll for this before I just kind of decide. Okay, so that's 4 and 14. Sorry, guys. You know how it is
How dare
sometimes. I know, I'm a real.
Bag of beans.
With a lot of cheese, you know.
How dare you?
Where do you buy bags of beans with lots of cheese?
Potatoes?
No, it's called a.
That's essentially a burrito, dude. Come on.
It is. Yeah, I
Okay.
guess.
I went to
What's your
Spaceport.
KAC? I mean, your EAC?
EAC is 18.
Okay. So one of these bolts does hit you in the back as you attempt to flee. And you are dealt...
Dang.
you are dealt 20 fire damage.
Shit. No.
Christian Minecraft.
Actually, no, not 20. I'm sorry. 8, 9, 10,
It's
11,
40.
12, 13, 14, 15. 15 fire damage. As the other bolt, it careens above your shoulder and slams into the station there. And it says, "Wait, don't go. We have so much to discuss, like how you killed my friends and then insulted me about it." And now we're going to move to number 3 initiative.
Number 3.
Shit. I can't do math here.
All right, so to this call, am I able to, like, how far am I able to go from our ship to this one?
It's going to take. You're not
Because
directly.
I would
on it.
assume that I'd be alerted.
Yeah, you
I
are.
would.
Is this a widely used call sign we've used before?
No, it's the first time I've ever said. Everybody give me a sense motor check.
Okay.
I'll let you guys determine that individually as to whether you think I'm in trouble or not.
I would
Especially
think
with the
so.
tone
I
I've
rolled
used.
really high, so I'm gonna say he's in trouble.
I got 19.
Okay, who got below a 5?
I got a 13.
Okay, you would all know then if you got above 5, what's mom doing? That you would, hey, there's probably an issue with him. He just scream that at us randomly when he feels like it. And so you know it would take you about, to get back to that section right there, you're about maybe 120 feet away.
I mean, I guess I just want to go as far as I can.
Okay, so you have a speed of 60. Well, you have a speed of 30. If you wanted to run, that would get you to 60. So, there you go. Is Karen doing the same?
Yeah.
Okay, great. And so, we're going to say that's your turn.
I guess where am I in relation to him then?
You guys are on the other
So,
ship.
like, am I still
you're-
on the other ship?
Yes.
You're
So,
like,
like-
halfway to getting here.
Yeah, you're halfway to getting
Onto the map.
to there.
Okay. Okay.
So, who else is doing what now?
Me, I'm next.
Okay, you just sleeping?
So, I'd assume since the last person we were having issues with was the mercenary, so I'd assume she's back because I wouldn't consider the goblin a threat because it was locked up. So I'd run to the guns maybe on our spaceship,
Okay.
like scan for rival spaceships, like
You get a point of
incoming to
inspiration.
blow everything up or something.
You get a point of inspiration.
Do I see any rival spaceships coming to blow us up also?
Give me a perception check, please.
Oh no, I suck at that. Where'd you go for that? That's just 13.
Okay, so as you're scanning around, those ships pop up on your scanners. From previous information, you do know that this ship is possibly able to hide itself. The only thing you notice is the commonly sized asteroid that is the Drift Rock, your ship, and the Acheron.
Alright, I'll shout into the comms. I don't see anything!
Okay?
Alright, then I
Thank
guess
you.
5. Thinking kind of it's the same thing, but thinking how easily she was able just to kind of slide in. She said, I'm going to try to get to the control, because I'm thinking maybe here I can access the guns and shoot her down with the, big ship with the guns.
Okay, you remember that he was not able to access the guns from that from the panel on the power core.
That I could or couldn't?
Could not.
Oh,
From your recollection, the only place to really handle any guns or anything like that was the locked down. Like the only place that would be feasible at this point, will be the locked down bridge on the other ship.
at this point, because, again, she went from cool assassin to like, woo, I'm gonna sell you parts! I'm just gonna be like, I don't care if I have to hack that door or talk to that goblin, I'm gonna shoot that SOB down,
Okay.
that door knocker down this instant. And I would be doing the full running, so would I just be here?
Yeah, well, again, that's just... You'd be still inside of your ship, the both of you would.
Yeah.
So you can just... You'll get wherever you're going to go next time.
Yeah.
So it would be Baylor, correct?
It's me. I just want to double check and make sure I didn't write something
I
down.
figured it
Because
as well.
one feat I have seems real insane. I just want to make sure I wrote it down correctly.
Okay.
Because if I can run 6 times my speed, I won't say no to that. But
Oh God. 6 times.
While you're looking up a rule, I figure now would be a good time for a break.
Yeah.
Thanks again for watching 20-sided night, everybody, and we'll bye. Don't come back.